You think this is starting to wear on me? You've been raining down like hail. I'm weak. I have tried to give you my soul, but you can't love something you own. It's too late to repair what we made. What can I do? Time flashed by and I woke up on the other side of the moon.
G'day everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Anna and this is You Got Me in Stitches. Today coming in at you today are about the shenanigans at the recent knitting and stitching show. So for those of you that are a little bit less familiar with it, it is the knitting and stitching shows held in the UK, and yeah, a couple times or more each and every year. And yeah, obviously with everything that has gone on in the world over the last 2-3 years, obviously that has kind of just taken a little bit of a back seat along with everything else. So yeah, there are lots of traders there and store holders, whatever you'd like to call them, and anything from other yarns, fabrics, and anything that's kind of created within what they sell. And yeah, so thousands and thousands of people go through the doors of the venues of where it is held, and this one was in Alexandra Palace. And yeah, so went there again, and I cannot believe it was a week ago today, so I am actually currently filming this just before it goes out today. And yeah, both myself and TE went, and yeah, kind of arrived in the early hour, and yeah, it was really wonderful to catch up with a few people. There were 4 people that I really wanted to meet, and thankfully I was blessed with able to meet them. One of them was Helen from Stitch Rip Repeat, and her wonderful channel is linked below. And I have been absolutely aching to meet Helen for a whole bunch of time. We've spoken on the phone and messaging and things like that, and obviously for those of you that follow both of our channels, you would have seen that we did a collaboration, and believe it or not, there was actually another collaboration that was supposed to happen, but with life and everything that's happened in the grand scheme of everything in the world, it obviously again took a little bit of a back burner. So I am hoping that maybe possibly in the future that will happen again between us. And yeah, so I was just so excited to finally get to meet her. Both Angela from Devon Thread Tales and Helen, they travelled up together. Obviously they have made their videos, so I won't go into too much detail about that, because obviously go over and watch for yourself. So yeah, and again obviously Helen and Angela were together the entire show, so obviously I got to catch up with Angela again, and obviously I've met Angela a few times, who is equally as wonderful, and with that exquisite makes on as well, and again they will tell you all about that. So that was one. And then the 2 other pink ladies, I call them that because they are the 2 wonderful ladies that obviously we've had lots of catch up, because each and every week we have the Zooms, which was created from Andrea Beyond the Pink Door, hence Pink Ladies Zooms. And yeah, I called Jan, and I think she just realised when I called that obviously TE and I were actually at the show, and so really excited, and then searching around trying to look for them, and both Adele and Jan, oh my goodness, yes, oh, absolutely wonderful ladies, wonderful ladies. Hopefully we'll be friends for life. And it's funny with some people, when you meet them, I don't know, I guess sometimes there's an instant click, sometimes obviously you have to work on that, you know, it just varies. And I don't know, it just feels like we've known each other forever, and just the conversations that we have. And I struggle, as you guys know, and I don't know, I didn't seem to kind of struggle and managed to kind of just like talk, and obviously my nerves always get the better of me. Sometimes I end up talking too much and I'm just like yabbering on, or I just kind of sort of sit there and really like meek and quiet and have absolutely no idea what to bring to the conversation. And yeah, they just made me feel really relaxed and everything. But don't get me wrong, I was still really nervous because you don't know when you meet people for the first time what it's going to be like. So, and then the fourth lady was Meg from Pigeon Wishes. Oh my goodness, again, wonderful, wonderful lady. And for those of you that haven't met her, you will know how wonderful and beautiful she is. And she had a stand, and obviously she creates all those wonderful buttons, and sometimes, yes, they go in the So Hayley chain boxes. And yeah, actually, funny enough, I have received mine. Not entirely sure if I'm going to make a separate video for that, because obviously I do not get the views, and there are a whole bunch of more wonderful vloggers than me that do the So Hayley Jane unboxing, and yeah, they get hundreds if not thousands of views. So, and like I say, depending on the tier, because there's 3 tiers, obviously each vlogger gets the tier that they've chosen, so either the mini box, the classic box, or the luxury box. And it's always exciting to watch their unboxing. So yeah, I may just leave that out. However, like I said, periodically sometimes Pigeon Wishing buttons do go in a So Hayley Jane box, and they're really, really wonderful. And also she had a little small collection of fabrics as well, so it's exciting. So I'll just show you guys in a sec what I purchased. And yeah, did not get a chance really to go around many of the store vendors there, because I wanted to spend time with Jan and Adele. And also I bumped into the wonderful Lisa, who is Bobo Bun again. She was by the Stitch Fabrics Rosenberg stand, and I was like, oh, it's Lisa. And I was like, Lisa, and I was like, I try to sort of speak up a bit so she can hear me. I do not like doing that, but anyway, she did notice me. And so we caught up again, and you'll see the photos. And then Lynn, who is also another pink lady, Zoom lady. And yeah, I had not seen Lynn because she's not been on the Zooms recently. And she called my name, and I was like, oh my goodness. And so we had a big hug. And yeah, again, it was really, really lovely to catch up with Lynn. So again, thank you, Lynn, for letting me taking a photo. And yeah, it's just wonderful to see you again. So again, yeah, you will see who I caught up with. And yeah, like I said, was not there that long, probably about 4.5 hours. Obviously a lot of that was also travelling to Alexandra Palace as well, so that kind of eated into everything. And obviously with what's going on with my body at the moment, I kind of actually had to do a lot of sitting down anyway, coupled with just the ongoing things that I just have to contend with. So yeah, actually going around the stores was, yeah, I did not actually get to see very many. And to be fair, it's just more of the focus of wanting to spend that special quality time with the people that I wanted to see. And you know, that's more important to me, and that's more important generally speaking than purchasing anything. So yeah, so I will show you guys what I picked up. First up, I got me the Knitting and Stitching Show book, which you get kind of on arrival, and you have to pay for it. And it just gives you kind of all the lists of all the store holders. Obviously there's advertisements in here, and yeah, just a whole host of other information and things like that. So yeah, a little bit of a sneaky peek there. Also, I purchased me little bag, so that's always fun to be able to have one of those. Right, this is in no particular order. I went to Sew Mark France's stand, and obviously met again Mark and his husband Clive, and I picked up the sailor shirt. Really, really like that design because of obviously the collar. So I come in a little bit closer there for you guys, so you can kind of see along the back there is unfortunately no back view, but obviously it drops down further at the back. So I'm thinking another shirt for TE, but also I'm going to make this for myself, and I'm going to lengthen it and make it into kind of a sailor dress. and then make a separate tie to kind of cinch that in at the waist. I did kind of debate whether to have elastic, but then once it's elastic it stays elastic. At least if I have a separate belt I can cinch it in when I want it cinched in, and if I just want it drapey then obviously I do not have to actually wear the belt. So that's the back, so that it's just plain on the back. But yeah, I really like the artwork there and excited to sew that up. Next up is Sewing Sanctuary, and I do like going to these guys quite a lot, and I got me 100% cotton fabric. No guesses for why I picked that one up. He picked me up 2 yards of this fabric, and oh my goodness, it is so soft for a cotton, and yeah, very malleable and everything like that. And yeah, I'm kind of thinking again of another vintage style dress. Gotta have me a few of those in the closet. Also from Sewing Sanctuary I picked me up 2 patterns. So I have Sausage Dog there. I just think he's so cute. And there's the back there. I will put in stills so you guys can see a little bit closer. Then this one's called Sewing Sisters. 2 little bunnies. I think they are really super cute. And the back there. And I will show these separately. They're little teeny tiny, yeah, I'll put these together, but they're just teeny tiny little charms to, yeah, again I'll put in a still so you guys can see a little bit closer up. And yeah, they are super adorable, and yeah, either to make jewellery or kind of incorporate something on maybe clothing design or maybe something practical. I could not resist this koala bear, and it is just a card, and oh my goodness, absolutely stunning. And this is from Amy Butcher, and I have a few of her exquisite cards. Oh, absolutely fantastic. And yeah, things like this I do not use them. I would actually put them in a frame, and yeah, then obviously they will become wall art. Next up is, there's a card there, so by David Wales, and it says quilted fabrics by Macau, high quality fishing fabrics and kitten upholstery. Picked up 1 fabric. This was the very first fabric that I purchased, and yeah, it's kind of like going on vacation. So yeah, there we go. All these wonderful kind of like memories of travels. So iconic buildings, and then animals, yeah, for places all over the world. And picked me up 2 yards, and again I'm thinking of either a shirt or a shirt style vintage looking dress for that one. No guesses for why I purchased this one. I absolutely adore this company. Thimble Wood, and yeah, little project there. And it opens outlook, and you can put all your little sewing notions and bits and pieces in, and then fold it up, and then it will become a little beach hut. And then at Bombay Stores picked up some small little panels and going to incorporate them somehow in clothing, or maybe a cushion or so. So first up, I hope you guys can see quackers there. Then we have cute little baby, you see that's, I don't want the sun, cute little baby giraffe. And got 2 of these, one for me and one for TE. And there's a polar bear, and look, she has her little cub. It's so adorable. And the colours on that are wonderful. So yeah, that is it guys. I was on a very tight budget because of things and circumstance and life. And also sometimes when you go to the shows quite a lot, obviously a lot of the stands are exactly the same, so sometimes it's kind of like kind of been here before. And yeah, also if you have kind of an idea of what you have in your head, then obviously that's kind of your list to go and then not go to bunkers. So yeah, that is what I picked up. What I am now going to do is show you all the shenanigans and highlights from the knitting and stitching show, so I hope you enjoy that, and let me know if you have ever been to any, either in the UK or anywhere on the globe. I've been to obviously some different countries, and yeah, it's just really wonderful. And what day did you go? What purchases did you pick up? And yeah, what did you think? And who did you meet? I know on Saturday there was a whole bunch, especially of vloggers that had caught up with one another, and obviously people that go to their channels, they had also seen them and then, you know, stopped and then they talked, obviously. Don't stop and just sort of stare at each other. So yeah, that is it guys. So I hope you have enjoyed, and please give me a thumbs up, and also look forward to speaking to you guys in the comments. So enjoy. Thank you so much guys, as always. Out of breath, and yeah, it's about 20 after 12, and yeah, Alexander Palace, just up that hill, a couple of minutes. Oh, and there's my beautiful TE in this camo shade made by the pattern So Mark Francis of the Soaring Bee. Okay, so the first two wonderful ladies that I've met at the stitching show so far are, would you like to introduce? Yeah, Adele. Jan. And everybody knows TE.
Hello.
Yes. Are you enjoying yourselves?
It's very nice. I'm spending too much money.
Spent too much money. That's evidence now. You know, I've got that on camera. Jan, how much have you spent?
I haven't spent very much
Yet.
So,
Yeah. You heard that first guys, yet. So that means come Thursday on our Zooms, we'll actually see how much Jan really has spent, and Adele. So, I've got a good excuse. I haven't been here very long and I've not spent anything. So I've been very good. Right, thank you.
That's very short sleeves. And you can have fun with the plackets. We've played around with if it's stripes going in different directions, if it's spots it could be like this, you know, so it makes the placket stand out.
Do some vlogging.
this side of it.
Oh, don't say that. It's really lovely having you in front of the camera because it's happy memories then, something to look back on.
My kids will have no pictures of me.
Don't say that. Right, look who I have literally just seen, and yeah, how are you?
I am good, thank you. It's lovely to bump into you today, Anna.
Yeah, and what were you doing just before I called your name?
Looking at fabric, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
And what store was it from?
In Rosenberg.
Which is there.
Yeah, and there's too much to look at.
That is.
Yeah. But I bought some other lovely. Have you bought things today?
Yes, I have. Yes. But I've been quite reserved so far. And I am on a budget.
I was on a budget and I'm kind of ignoring it at the minute. I'm thinking, oh well, I'll just work harder next month.
Yeah. Are you enjoying the show so far?
Yeah, I am. I've only seen, what did I go to? Till the Sun Goes Down was my first one. Fabric Godmother, and now Rosenberg, and I've got some wool.
Excellent.
For knitting.
Well,
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay,
Yeah.
right.
And Anna's they're chatting with new friends of hers. So.
Yes. Lady McCoy stand. How you go, Jess?
Hi.
It's like folding sheets, isn't it, ladies? Very fancy sheets.
You can go.
Definitely required.
You can go.
I'm lost for words. Look, it's Helen from. Really? That's going to be in the edited part.
Yeah.
Take two. I am so excited. Look, Helen from. Oh, you didn't repeat. Oh my God.
my own channel.
Oh yes, I have been aching to meet Helen, and there's been no Wi-Fi, and trying to send messages off, and it's been absolutely super crazy.
Yes, and we've only got a little while.
I say we're going to.
So
Yeah,
very
and
well.
Anyway, ladies, naughty purchases?
Yes.
Of course.
Far too many.
Would you like to film the bag?
No, that's our little.
There's two people. It's not
And they're both filled up.
they are.
So we will be seeing on both your channels,
Yes.
fabric haul and everything, and what you're going to make.
Yes.
Oh, it's been so lovely to meet you. To see you again.
So we've already met.
I know. That was just a slip of the tongue. Sorry. See you again. See you again.
And you guys were here for the 2 days.
Yes. Yes. So hopefully we haven't got all our bags from yesterday.
We have.
Not too bad. It's all good. It's all good.
Evidence. See, this is evidence. Right, anyway. Right, see you guys. How much more fabric does Angela need? I don't know. And look, little suitcase there. It's probably all filled up with fabric. Oh look, there's the new pattern. That does look very pretty now. I can see that it's made up.